Hello and welcome back to Markets Tomorrow. Let's get some crude perspective. Prathamesh Malia from Angel Broking is now joining us. Prathamesh, what do you think is happening to crude? Even the global crude oil prices, you think will continue to correct?
Hello, I think oil prices have been falling and it's too much selling has been already done. I think it would possibly form a base from here on. I think the meeting on December 6th would be very crucial for oil markets, wherein OPEC would probably decide considering cutting the oil output, and this is something which would possibly boost oil prices. But as far as the trend goes, I think you cannot rule out the possibility of $46 on WTI and on the MCX close to around 3,300, which is possibly a fall of again $4 to $5 from here on. But yes, it looks like oil prices would stabilize here, but then you really need to look how the OPEC meeting pans out.
What is the sense that you get with the sharp fall that has happened? You think it was becoming a consensus trade and that's the reason why the fall is becoming very sharp?
Yes, I think in the entire scenario, right, from $80 of Brent to now $60 or $57, I think the sell side has really has never stopped. I think the sentiment seems to be broken for as far as oil traders are concerned. I think if you see even the hedge fund positioning, the speculative positioning of crude, even those guys are cutting their long positions, and they've been continuously cutting their long positions for almost 10 weeks in a row, which clearly says that even fund managers across the globe are not really bullish on this commodity, and hence you see prices falling consistently for such a long period of time. And I think it would really take a big decision either from OPEC or most of the countries whether to cut the output and possibly bring a cheer for oil prices. But as far as the current trend goes, I think it would still possibly be a weaker note for oil prices.
Right, Prathamesh. Thanks so much for giving us your perspective. Let's go across to Mubina now. Mubina, what's happening in the commodity pack?